team.
Sega.
Sonic Team.
Hey, howdy everybody. Sorry about that start. Wasn't my fault. It was Twitch. It was really weird too because OBS said I was live, which said no. There you go. Yeah, get those edibles ready for Nights on Nights into Dreams. Yep. So yeah, it was an interesting start to the stream. I was all ready to go. Hit start. I was getting all my stuff ready, which usually my start is start the stream, go over to Facebook and Twitter. Hey, I'm live! Yay! And I'm like, wait a second. I usually have one of the tabs I have open is my stream manager, and it was saying I wasn't live, but OBS was saying I was live, and I'm like, So, hey, sorry, Pass, if you didn't see the, hey, Pass, am I live? I figured it out, and then I started looking on the internet, and it said it wasn't. It was live. All right, so yeah, you said you had a surprise for me, Pass. What is it? Turn down nights in the streams. What? Why'd you do that? Well, thank you, Pass. Thank you so much. Wow. That was a surprise. You didn't have to do that. Well, thank you. No, that's awesome. Thank you so much for all your support, Pass. You've been great. I was trying to do hype, and I did a hey guys. I hate when I go in there to do emotes and it scrolls, and then I'm clicking on another emote, and I'm like, wait, that isn't the emote I want to do. But aw, thank you, Pass. That means so much to me. Ah, that's so sweet. Well, I'm glad you enjoy it. I enjoy streaming, and like I've been saying, I'm not gonna stop anytime soon. The only thing that might scale back is if we're doing something. You know, if as things open up, we may go somewhere on a night. But I'll tell you what, me and Neil are pretty much homebodies, so we will probably be here most of the time. And I thank you and Evil Bud and Senior Pollo and Unexpected Enemy, who's usually here. Y'all coming in day out. It's been fun growing this stream over the past year. We've gone from, well, 0 followers to almost 700 followers. We're almost to 700. We're at 692. And while it isn't really followers, obviously followers help, but it's really the what I look at is the number of viewers, and we've been growing it the past few months, where I'm consistently getting around 12 to 14 viewers a night, and so that's really good, because I felt like we were kind of stuck around 10. And so yeah, so I thank all of y'all who are out there who maybe lurk and don't say anything, but stop by and see what's going on. And I've been enjoying this. I've been enjoying kind of building my collection of games and playing all these games. And I've been working on my list of next games. I added Final Fantasy. I added Kingdom Hearts to the list. So this next vote for the next game will be really interesting, because there's going to be a lot of choices on it. And so, but I've been really enjoying doing these different series and doing these different games, and it's been really fun. Yeah, I put Kingdom Hearts on there. Boy, it's tough to figure out. But well, Final Fantasy and Kingdom Hearts, it's tough to figure out which ones to play, and but especially Kingdom Hearts. Because I didn't want to just do 1, 2, 3. Yeah, because you got to do all the ones in between. So I looked at different articles and which ones you should play, which ones you can skip, and all that stuff. So, not yet. So we're gonna play. Well, we have Knights. We have Metroid Prime 2, And then when I start Castlevania, which will be after Metroid Prime 2, we'll do the vote. And then that'll be the game after the next Metroid game. So yeah, there is. Well, we'll see which ones I play. So I kind of like playing the retro games. So the question is, yeah, will I do the remixes? What will I do? What will I play? Um, so yeah, I put Chrono Trigger on there. I've never played Chrono Trigger. I played Chrono Cross. But I played it like 20 years ago, so I wouldn't mind playing that again. I wish I still had it. I'm itching to plug my PS2 in to see if it still works. Yeah. So yeah, I was just realizing I haven't really played many RPGs, although I enjoy RPGs. We just haven't played any. I guess technically the very early Paper Mario games were RPGs, but I haven't really played many RPGs, even though kind of RPGs is what got me started into gaming. I used to play a ton of them. I saw someone playing some of the old D&D RPGs the other day, and I was like, oh, I played Pool of Radiance on my Commodore 64. That was awesome. And so I'm looking forward to getting to some RPGs and playing them. This game is really weird. Speaking of games for tonight, Nights into Dreams is really weird. I didn't want to just give up on the game because it is, a lot of y'all really like this game, and I didn't want to just give up on it. It is. I think they could have done a lot of work on how the hell to play it and what the hell's going on and what the track is and stuff like that. So. Exactly. It was so fun. I had to get back to it. But thank you so much, Pass, for all the bits and the cheering, and I thank you so much for that. That was awesome. Great gift. Is there a game manual? There is a game manual for it, and I guess I should have looked at it. Oh, I should always say, as always, we can take a break from the game we're playing and play a game like Dragon Slayer 2. Although we've played the shit out of that lately, so I don't know if I want to play it anymore. We can get back to it if y'all want to. I will have to say that there you go, Pass. Dragon Mappy. Okay, we'll play Mappy. Can't remember his name. Dragon so-and-so wanted me to get Gauntlet Legends. Gauntlet Legends will not work on it. Also, Gauntlet Legends doesn't have a score. It was you just basically leveled up your character, and that was the score, and so it doesn't really make much sense for my arcade mode if a game doesn't have a score. And so, yeah. So I tried getting it working, it wasn't working, and so I finally just kind of gave up on it. All right, let's look at what Mappy is. What is the high score on Mappy? Oh yeah, Bobby Mark. 33,630. Metroid Pinball. Yeah, but it wasn't ever in the arcade game. I don't have any pinball machines on there. It looked like that was a DS game. Which that's interesting to have that as a DS game. Yeah, it's a DS game, yeah. All right. So, Pass BGC wants me to play Mappy in arcade mode. Oh! Stand up. Bow, 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 bow. Did it really? I bet you it would work kind of well as a DS game. In that kind of. What is it about Mappy that you like? Do you like the music, or? It is a weird game. Yeah, that's there was a back in the day on Windows 95. There was a pinball machine. It was really cool that I used to play a lot. All right, so there's the high score I'm trying to beat, 33,630. So shall we? Shall we start? Let me turn up the audio a little bit. All right, let's go. Space pinball. Yeah, that's what it was. It was space pinball. That's what it was. You remember that? I always thought that game was great. All right, let's play some Mathy. Oh, what did they do to ruin it? Obviously getting better at this game. Because it's weird? You like it because it's weird? It is weird. Dang it! I missed that the big cat balloon is worth more, and I was gonna get that for 2,000, and I missed it. I knew I was doomed. Hey, unexpected enemy. Well, that was the warm-up game. All right. I have to double that score. All right, here we go. Crap. This game, it's just weird. I guess you're a cop mouse and they've stolen this stuff and you're getting the stuff back, I guess. Oh. I did terrible. 6,000. So I guess you're a cat cop, and you're a mouse cop, and these cats have stolen things, and you're in a house, and there's trampolines. Yes. I mean, oh, there it is. He's Micro Police, Boss, the Big Cat, and Meowky. The naughty folks. Yeah, see, when they're hit by a door, they get knocked over, and then this has microwaves in that door, and the microwaves hurt people. There you go. It has perfect logic. I mean, it's no Nights into Dreams, but I mean, come on. All right, here we go. If you catch him when he's hiding behind a thing, you get an extra 1,000 points. Boom. Fair. I think I did pretty good. The music is wild. I must have done really good when I got that 33,630. All right, here we go again. Here we go. You can do it. Come on. I should have, when it turned red, I shouldn't have gone right. I should have kept going. I should have known he was going to come back. All right, here we go. Getting close. that isn't a good way to get the high score there. Yeah. Oh, hurry. 33, 630. All right, we're getting close. High score. Close. Oh shit! Oh, dude. Yep. 40. 48-10. New high score. There you go. All right, let me update the high score on there. Is 40-10. Yay! I have... Yeah, that's about right. Yeah, I was having trouble starting. There you go. Updated. Yeah, I've been having trouble remembering to update the high score list, but I've been trying to remember better. All right. Shall we get over to Nights into Dreams? Nights into Dreams is much louder than Mappy.
Sega.
Exactly.
Team.
Sorry about the loudness. I didn't think about that. Thanks, unexpected enemy. All right, here we go. LSD really fast. Okay, she gets mugged by creatures. They steal her spheres with stars in them. And they morph into that thing. See, I understand it all now. Oops. Somehow I unlocked an achievement. I don't know what I did to unlock that achievement. I can only get a C. Oh. Yeah, you always want to kind of know what the hell were they smoking when they made this game. Wow. Ooh, I'm doing terrible. My sweetie is home. Do what? You'll have to go work tonight. Go into work. People needed computers. Well, Twitch was having a problem and I couldn't start. Well, it was weird because OBS was saying you've started, and oh, Neil works in IT at a insurance company. Hi guys. There he is. Why couldn't I bust that? There we go. So I haven't actually been streaming very long because it took them probably about 50 minutes to figure out their shit. Yeah, a lot of people did that. I don't think that was or maybe just dorky kids like us who. Oh, there it is. I don't get what that link part is. Oh, is it? Neil has a science experiment going on. Ah, 3 short. Oh, I only have 23 seconds.
It's not a science experiment.
That's true. It's not an experiment. You're just doing science.
I know what's going to happen.
Whoa. Too short.
Game gotten any more sensible or?
I really
crazy?
just started it. We played Mappy first.
Happy.
Icon back. Yeah, what year was this? 98, I want to say.
Oh, I guess
It was on the Sega Saturn.
a machine.
My machine updated last.
Well, I haven't. A machine.
Okay. Yeah, I'll look it up in a second, actually. I have that info. Let me get to the end of this first. Trying to get there before time. Let's see.
So I work for an insurance company, an auto and home insurance company. Think of it this way: thing.
That works.
That's what you're gonna get. I like my job for the most part. I mean, it gets on my nerves, but any job will. Oh no. What do you do, Pass? If you tell me you're pumping out septic tanks, then there's not much I can do for you.
I think I got him. Is that it? All right, I got it.
Yes, well, that is often a big
Oh.
problem with management. Management has this in spades. Jason has taken exception
I
because
think
he's the manager.
some managers are awesome, but some managers have things to work on.
It means he's doing Section 8 housing.
Mm. Well, good luck, Senior Poyo. I hope you get that job. Ah, okay.
Public. I guess if you were in another country, you'd call it public housing. But they don't really have public housing
Yeah, it's
here
public
so much.
supported housing.
Like where like in a lot of countries that have tower blocks, they don't really call that never really worked well here. So they have these people basically who in some way or another can't fully take care of themselves, or they can take care of themselves but they are extremely poor, and so they give them vouchers for places to live. Sometimes there are communities that will
I see.
allow those to come in. Sometimes they won't. I mean, even if you can get those vouchers, it's difficult sometimes to find a place that will accept them.
Oh,
Yeah. Well, I mean, a lot of apartment communities are badly managed. A lot of.
I hit the B button because that's normally the A button. Nintendo and Xbox swapped their A and B buttons, so sometimes when I switch between consoles, it can be confusing.
What is it that you do?
That's good.
Someone's mobile iCloud is. I don't really care.
Goodness,
So,
no idea where I'm going.
I had been asked to check on the. You know how they put those docking stations on desks? Well, Alice had asked me, you know, how many monitors will one of those drive? You know, they put 3 monitors on every desk. Those docks will only drive 2. I sent her an email, said, well, you just can't make this up. Leon, what is it that you do? Or if you'd prefer not to say, I can understand. But just say, I prefer not to say, so then I know you heard me.
I didn't think I'd get a good score there.
Oh. Well, I mean, to be fair, teachers in any country are pretty underpaid. Well, at least any country in the Americas.
Yeah, we have a teacher friend, and he's been very frustrated, especially this year, because the management hasn't been very well of the whole COVID situation. This has been a difficult level.
Well, the American education system is terrible. I mean, I'm so glad I went through it when I did, because
Seems like it's gotten worse.
it seems like it's gotten much, much worse. And I mean, I thought it was complete bullshit then, and like I can't even imagine how I would react to it now.
Oh my goodness, 1. Can I go back? No.
I mean, our problem is here is that we've got all these religious private schools that are getting government money and teaching kids things like people were living with a dinosaur. Well, I'll just leave it at people are living with the dinosaurs. I think that's really enough.
All right.
That's a lot of students for one teacher.
Wow, 52. That is a lot. There we go. All right, let's see.
I don't know how many students they have anymore. It's close to 40, I think. It's gone up since we were. Oh my god. I don't know how far that goes where you are, but I hope it goes farther than I think it does off the top of my head. I mean, it would be impossible like, to live here for $330 a month. Even like Social Security disability is.
Oh no, I think I've screwed this up. $247 a month? What country is that? I mean, I'm no expert in international economics or international types of money, but I just can't even imagine being able to meet necessities of life on that. I know
This is a fairly expensive country we live in. Like, even thinking about cutting everything to the absolute minimum.
I have no idea what I'm doing here. Hi, Columbia.
It looks like you're playing with fish.
It's like you always have to fail once at the boss in order to get a hint on what the hell you're supposed to do.
Yeah, I would say that there was some LSD involved in this.
Yeah, something. Align yourself with the target and use the fish to propel yourself. Target and use the fish to.
I have a YouTube channel. There's nothing on it. I never thought anyone would ever want to listen to me, ever.
Here's the deal with Neil. There you go.
Like, it always surprises me that Jason wants me to be involved in his channel.
Yeah. Because you're entertaining.
Or that all of y'all want to know what's going on with me or anything like that. It's always funny to me. So I will tell you that as a call center person in 2004, I was making $12.83 an hour, $12.83. That's what I got hired in at, and a few weeks after I got hired at that rate, they gave me like a 30-cent an hour raise because they decided that that was below their standard minimum. Because I remember it very clearly, because not so much that it was a raise, I got called into my supervisor's cube and I thought I was being fired. Well, I can see if it's available. Can you change your...
Oh, on YouTube?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I did to match my you can also have two YouTubes, which is what I have currently.
Well, I kind of do now, but the Hat Tree YouTube that I've is like my original YouTube account. So I kind of want to keep it. I guess I could just start another one.
Yeah, that's kind of what I did. Was the J Fries is a different one.
If I was going to do that. God, I can't even imagine. I'd have to actually like dress and get lighting and shit. Everything is so slick now. Nobody has like that bad, like, remember when you could have like an engaging YouTube and it was like done on a bad cell phone? And it was just about whatever the person was saying. It wasn't about how slick it looked.
Yeah. It wasn't about smashing that like button.
Oh, I have a Hotmail myself. I have a Hotmail address from before Microsoft bought it. That's like the one when somebody asks you for an email. That's the one I give them. The worst job I ever had. Well, I mean, it kind of depends on how you want to think about it. I mean, the lowest I ever got paid was working at King's Dominion, which is a theme park.
Yeah.
But that was in the early 1990s, and I think I made $4.50 an hour and $5.50 an hour on the weekend. And it was outside all the time, and and you had to deal with like people throwing up, and you had to sweep all the time, and you had to like check people's restraints, so you had to get up and close to people you necessarily didn't want to hear. At night, you had to clean the bathrooms, which the bathrooms at a theme park at the end of the day are no joke.
Yeah, that's probably pretty gross.
Oddly, though, we always found that the women's bathrooms were far worse than the men's bathrooms.
Really?
Yeah. That was, not a great job, but it's funny. I have fond memories of it because I knew, there were a bunch of people that I was involved, friends with, and it was just kind of a summer job. So
yeah. So mine
probably call center work was the worst. I was doing cell phone billing, so a lot of it was arguing with people about their bill.
That would be tough.
And if you have to argue with people about about their money, it's very difficult.
Yeah, my worst job was really kind of the first job that I did. I was in high school, and it was at kind of a roadside stop that also had a diner. And they wanted me basically just a high school kid running the whole diner. Like I was going to have to learn how to cook, how to clean the kitchen, everything. Because a lot of times I would be there by myself. And it was just like, I wasn't used to being on my feet all the time.
Was that Stuckey's?
That was the
But you didn't stay there.
I did not. I only stayed there for one day. I only lasted one day.
Yeah, I mean, like, I worked in a dollar store and a Dollar Tree for, like, 2 days. That was terrible.
Yeah. Besides that, I've been pretty lucky.
It's funny that you say that. We used to say that at when I worked for T-Mobile, that people would get promoted to customer.
I don't know which direction to go.
I mean, there are elements of the job that I have right now that I could make a case for it being the worst job I've had, but in a certain way, every job you ever have is the worst job you have. Because there'll always be things about it when you're doing it that get on your nerves, and there's nothing you can really do about it.
Oh, I just barely made it back. Okay, so I guess we're just gonna have to figure out what to do here. Okay, so I guess I'm supposed to okay, I think I hit him. So hard to so hard to tell.
Yeah, it's funny, like, this game. It's funny, like, the best thing about a job is usually the people you work with.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, you never usually miss the job itself. You put in your 2 weeks notice, though, that is the best time to work ever, because you just don't give a shit about anything.
You honey badger it?
Totally honey badger it.
I don't get what I'm supposed to be doing.
It's the job, but not the people. Well, I mean, if you're teaching, that's kind of different because you're kind of by yourself doing that, and it's not like that you have a bunch of coworkers that you do things with, interact with. And like the place I was at the longest was well, it ended up being T-Mobile. It was a little small carrier that got gobbled up by T-Mobile. I was there for just over 9 years, so I knew everybody in it.
All right, this is, I guess, I don't know how many levels there are. It looks like, oops, again, I keep hitting B instead of A.
They're all the levels.
Yeah, I could see, if you had some good students and, they're going to leave, so you get new students every year, that would give me a lot of anxiety not knowing the caliber of students I'm going to get.
Well, I mean, I've known really 2 teachers. Our friend Alec.
Yeah.
My sister's friend, really.
Yeah.
Sarah. And she taught basically English or literature. And for her, she missed students that were good. But what she loved was a lot of them would come back, and tell her that like she had totally changed the direction of their lives. She was the one who made sure their education was good and, they were able to go on to university and get good work. And it was not something they had ever really seen in the cards for them before they met her. Me, that's just amazing.
Yeah, that would be the most satisfying piece of being a teacher. And our friend Alex got a good gift recently where he had like a lot of his students send him letters from high school back and saying that he was one of their most influential teachers. And I would just think that would be the kind of just the best thing ever.
Yeah.
I would cry.
Yeah, I can't ever say that I'd like impacted anyone's life.
Can I just go back?
I fixed somebody's computer problem and made their job somewhat easier.
Do you ever get that? You've helped them so much by fixing their computer.
I have. So mostly what I work with now are salespeople, and so I have done things for people that they like were having problems that was keeping them from selling, and their income is based off of how much they sell. So I've changed people's incomes.
Yeah,
and that is fascinating to me. I had this woman. It's always the one I go back to. I had this woman. She was a manager, and she managed a group of paralegals. And they were all contractors, and she was asking them all for their passwords, which in any company, you're never supposed to give your password to anyone. And they came to me because they were freaked out by it. And I was like, no, absolutely do not give her your password. And I called, my management, which was remote, and they were like, you need to go talk to her and tell her not to do that. So I went, I moseyed on over to her office, and I should describe her office because it was sort of strange. It looked like she had brought her living room into her office. She had all sorts of like decorative items and like a collection of teacups, and she had brought a rug and lamps. I mean, it was. I always speculated it would take a moving truck to get her out of there. And I was just like trying to remember what her name is. Yes, kind of like that. What was her name? I can't believe I've forgotten it. Let's call her Karen.
Let's.
So Karen, I go in, I'm like, Karen, you just cannot ask for these people's passwords. It's just not proper. And, if anything ever happened with one of their accounts, they would get blamed for it, even though it could have been you.
Right.
Or you could get blamed for it, even though it was them.
They could blame her for something. Right?
And she was just absolutely on fire. How dare you talk to me that way? I'm gonna go to HR and report you. I'm going to get you fired.
I think Karen was the appropriate name.
And I called my manager and told him what had happened. And then I went upstairs and talked to HR and was like, I just want, I'm just heading this off. I can't remember what her name really was, but yeah, Karen, there's a reason I chose the name. She had not gotten to HR yet. I got to them first.
Which is probably good.
And I was just like, look, I just had this talk with Karen, and she's been asking these people for their passwords, and whether they're contractors or not, she just can't be doing that. And I was asked to go and discuss this with her, and I was nice about it, but she took offense, and she said she's going to come to y'all and complain about this. And if you need to talk to my manager, you can call him here. And she was like, no, don't worry about it.
I wonder if Karen had previous complaints about her.
It's possible. But they were like, no, you're totally right. She should not be doing this. She cannot be asking these people for this information. And like Karen had wanted it in case one of them were out. And if they were out that long, they could have their password reset or something.
Right.
So that was probably like the most bizarre thing to happen. I mean, I worked enough retail that I had a bunch of like shitty customers, but none of that was really that weird. I mean, I had people that would argue with me about whether or not I owed them trivial amounts of money, like always less than 7 cents. and like I would just open the register and give it to them, and they would still want to stand there and argue with me about it. And I would just give them the change and walk away.
I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do here either.
I just thought, I hadn't thought about it. There was this manager at that job, and he had just the most deadpan face. And if somebody was irate, I never wanted him to come because he would just stand there and passively and look at them, and it would drive those people crazy. We had to call the police because of it one time.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
This game is weird.
Oops.
Remove Jackal's cape before attacking. Mash. Cape. Okay. No, I didn't defeat him. He defeated me. Yeah, in fact, I didn't know what to do. I had no idea what to do. This is what you... This game has been full of that, where it's like, what do I do? I don't know. Then I have to die, look at the hint, and then basically play the game again. This level's weird because the ground warps where I step. Yeah, exactly. See where I'm stepping? The ground is warping. Now, it is supposed to be a dream world. Oops. I think I was supposed to do... Missed all of them.
Oh no. Neil, what the fuck? Gmail.com is being...
It's already being taken. Well, at least you got it on Twitch.
I could see if it will let me...
I'm trying to think of one for me. The only thing I had weird happen so I am a manager, so the only weird thing I've had as a manager was just someone who just kind of like stopped showing up to work and we had no idea what happened to him. And I had no idea what to do.
We always referred to that as the white van got them.
And, you know, you just kind of go to HR and we were worried about him, you know? And they actually had called the police at one point just to go check on him to make sure he was okay. And he was okay. He just kind of decided not to come to work anymore. Like, okay. So there is a term for that. It's called job abandonment. And so yeah.
Yeah, job abandonment.
Yeah. Trying to think of anything else, especially kind of game. I mean, we have all kinds of stuff, weird stuff happen. So all right, so here's the weirdest thing that we've had. Besides the sexy sax man, which I showed on stream once.
That is bizarre.
That was where we had the sexy sax man come to work. That was fun. There was one time. So some of the engineers on Madden found out that the animatronics for Showbiz Pizza were made here in Orlando. And that the guy who did all of those animatronics was still here and had the animatronics in his warehouse. And so they created this kind of holiday party, and it was a fully newly programmed Showbiz Pizza award show that they made. Oh, but I guess a thing is a lot of the Showbiz Pizza animatronics were actually voiced by that guy who did it. So we basically had the actual voices of the Showbiz Pizza animatronics and it was it was really bizarre because they had we were called into into our big conference room that seats a lot, and they had this basically black paper over half of it. We're like, what is going on here? And they did an introduction, and then they took the black paper down, and the Showbiz Pizza animatronics start playing like a Beatles song or something like that. I can't remember what song it was. But it was very bizarre.
I was able to change my... So it's funny, I have like 2 weird Google accounts. I have my one from my Gmail address, and I have the one that they created when they converted YouTube to Gmail accounts. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So I have like basically 2 YouTubes. I have the one that I've always used, and I have this one that was just listed as my name. And I was successfully able to change the name of the channel to Neil What the Fuck.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
Or Neil WTF.
Yeah. I'm reading your post there, Leon. Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness. Oh, no.
Oh. I mean, I guess I could tell him about, like, the manager I had who talked about his sex addiction.
No. Well, no, I was going to say, what about, I was thinking when you were stuck on the plane that one time.
Well, that wasn't for a job, really.
Yeah,
that was a
wasn't
bizarre
job.
situation.
Yeah.
No, I had a manager who, like, told us, like, he told us he would always talk with my coworker about Game of Thrones.
I was going to say, didn't this have to do with Game of Thrones?
But he never watched it. He always, like, read some summary of it. And I was just like, why don't you watch Game of Thrones? And he's like, it's got nudity in it. And I was like, so what? You know, who cares? I had porn addiction. And the other guy and I turn and look at each other.
And you probably couldn't laugh or anything.
And
at that point.
we're both trying not to laugh about it.
Right. Because you didn't want to be rude, but then you're like,
And
yeah, why would you bring that up?
And he
at
was like
work?
this very religious person. I mean, he was inappropriate in all sorts of weird ways. He was like a high-level autistic person or something.
Yeah.
I think.
Well, maybe it was easy for him to get addicted to things. I don't have no idea what to do here. Also, I used up a lot of my spin attack.
So yeah, that happened. But what Jason was talking about on the airplane was a little different. So I went to visit Jason when he was spending 2 weeks in Vancouver.
Yeah, I was working in Vancouver for 2 weeks, and he came over the weekend.
I came over a weekend, which I have to tell you, if you're going to fly completely across the country, stay longer than 2 days.
Yeah. That's what we learned, is if we're going to do that, over a weekend is not long enough.
And I had spent too much money on it because I had flown domestic first class just for the sheer amount of distance that I was flying.
Yeah.
And I'm fat.
Seats are more comfortable in first class if you're fat.
I have 2 subscribers to my hat trick. figure out who it would be.
I have a subscriber to my regular account, and I don't get why. I mean, my J-Fries, I have about 38.
So I flew on the way out. I flew to San Francisco from Orlando, and then from San Francisco to Vancouver. But on the way back, I flew from Vancouver to Denver, and it was on a smaller plane. One of the ones that's basically sort of like a commuter plane. I want to say it was a Canadair one, and not the Embraer. And we got to Denver, and there's storm, and they said they're having cloud to ground lightning, so they won't pull out the jetway. Which I was like, don't they have these things grounded? But worse, we had to sit on that plane for 3 hours on the tarmac. Outside of, like basically where the jetway would pull up. To just sit there on this plane, and they found somebody on the plane who ran some kind of choral group, and they started doing sing-along on the airphone on the plane. And then I knew I had entered my own personal level of hell.
And I feel really bad because I was back in Vancouver, and he's like sending me a video of the sing-along going, I'm in hell.
And I'm also freaking out because I think I'm going to miss my connection, which I didn't end up missing my connection because everything was late there. But I didn't get back to Orlando till 2 o'clock in the morning.
Fortunately, your boss was very understanding.
Yeah, well, I did message my boss from Denver, and like, I'm not even sure if I'm going to make it back home. Hopefully I haven't chased everyone away.
I don't think so. They're all mesmerized by this weird-ass game.
Who convinced you to play this?
It was voted on.
Yeah, but who convinced you to put it on the poll?
On the list? Olympus Gaming. So y'all can blame him. He's a good guy, though. He's a big Sonic fan, so I could see if you're a big Sonic fan, how this could be appealing, because this is very Sonic-like. Except instead of rings, I'm going through rings, but instead of rings, it's blue. I gotta collect my blue balls.
Hey, did I get, and as a recommendation on my YouTube, somebody who has a Confederate flag as their thing, their picture. Sons of Confederate veterans. And all his videos are of Ma and Pa Kettle.
Gotta go backwards and go right back.
And I can't remember the last time I saw Ma and Pa.
Game is so weird.
Well, when I think of people learning English, I always now think of this video I ran across of these 3 girls exercising to music, saying, "I have a bad case of diarrhea."
That's a learning a new language. Well, remember we read on that. That was his theory was if you exercise while learning a new language, you have better chance of retaining it or something like that.
I don't know, but
doesn't mean it isn't weird. Why didn't that go? I thought I had already collected it.
I mean, it was of course in Japan.
Yeah. Which this game is of that. You could say with this game, I have a bad case of diarrhea.
I haven't seen that. I haven't seen I Was Robbed by Two Men, but I have seen Take Anything You Want,
Yeah.
which is the same group of girls. That one, the one I posted there in the chat, that is I Have a Bad Case of Diarrhea. Which it has like a funny little skit at the beginning. It's just like, yes, it is the same group. Yeah. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of them. I think there were 1 or 2 seasons of that show in Japan. It was like in the early 90s.
So close.
But it's just truly the most bizarre thing. And it could only happen in Japan.
Yeah. All right, here we go with this boss again. Let's see if we can get him.
But my real question was, how many people visiting another country have a bad case of diarrhea? I guess a lot of them. They're teaching you that.
Yeah. So how am I supposed to get his cape then if he flies away?
I think though it was geared for people from Japan coming to the United States.
There we go. This music is really trippy. It's very 90s.
I'm glad that you liked it. I'm glad no one was offended by I Have a Bad Case of Diarrhea.
Diarrhea. There we go. I think I did it. Yeah. All right. Yeah, that video is gold. Yeah, if you go to, you know.
I'll be right back.
Exactly. That's basically how I felt like with that boss. I did it. I don't know how, don't ask. Okay, so I don't understand. So why can't I get to these other dreams? Is it because I suck at the other dreams? D, D, E, D, D, D. Are you saying I suck and so therefore you can't get to the other dreams? or is this it? I'm so confused by this game. Dream Heart. I don't remember. I think it is too. Still, just looking at this, I still don't know. All right, it says endings, secret endings. Gameplay, blue chips. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8. Wait, no, these are. No, what? Oh, goodness. These aren't. They're not. They're not. There's visitors. See, they show other people. All I see is Claire and Elliot. Yeah. Yeah. While I'm figuring this out, let's start a sing-along. Are you ready? Oh, see, they're talking about Nights into Dreams and then Journey of Dreams. Well, we're just doing Nights into Dreams. Gameplay ending, secret ending. Oh my goodness. They don't really. They. Journey is the Wii game, right? So confusing. Yeah, Sega. Alright, well, no. Mystic Forest Soft Museum. Both. Okay. Wait, then there's one that says both. The twin seed occurs over the fictional city and is identical. It is also the only stage where you do not play as knights. The children fly around instead. After completing the stage, the player must fight the final boss, Wiseman. Yeah, but how do you unlock twin seeds? Twin seeds. The level is known as the growth. It is music, blah, blah, blah. To unlock twin seeds, it is necessary to have C+ grades on all the previous levels. So basically, I suck, is basically what it's saying. Yeah, exactly. Do better. Well, I haven't gotten over C in any of these things, so I don't know how I'm expected to. I don't even know how to get an A or a B. I guess what I need to do is go less loops, I guess. I need to get more blue balls. Let's see. D. Yeah, maybe. So yeah, so don't even attempt to break the thing until I have enough. Oh my goodness. I don't remember how many I need. Five. What'd you do? Probably just crappy. I think it was just crappy. We have a faucet that had mold and calcium all over it, and so Neil used science in order to dissolve it. So where's the... Yeah. If it was nickel plated. D. You suck. I mean, can I get any bonus points by defeating her quickly? Oh. Oh, okay. D. New record. Yeah, there's got to be a better... I mean, I crushed it from What? You know, why is it using why isn't it using my name? It knows my name. That was a boss. You didn't recognize that as a boss? Yeah. No, well, yeah, link it in this. Well, what? Link it in Discord. I'll take a look at it now. The quicker you destroy idea capture, the higher the score you'll get. Ba, ba, ba. So you just have to get about 10 to 15 blue chips before getting to an idea capture. Okay. Let me get a blue chip or something. Okay, do not enter idea capture without 20 blue chips. If you do, you'll just lose valuable time. Okay. Try to go for big links. Big links will help you get lots of points. You should always aim for at least 25 links. Oh, okay. Before trying to get a high score, time your runs in every mare of the dream. Okay. Alrighty. No, I mean it's fine. I don't want to like know exactly what to do. Yeah, boom, another link. Well, it's been saying link this, link that, and I'm like, what does link mean? I don't know what it means. All right. All right, there we go. Still D. I don't get it. Okay. It's so mean. Really, VentureBeat is doing stuff on this? Grab 20 blue orbs and then free an idea, which is housed inside the giant blue floating globe. After all 4 mares, you'll face off against stage boss. Each boss. Okay. It says, don't worry about completing each mare quickly. You have 120 seconds and should only progress to the next area around 10 seconds on the clock. Yeah, it says Nights into Dreams scoring system may seem intimidating at first if you're getting all E's and D's, which is true. But it's easy to start improving once you know a few tips. Don't worry about completing each mare quickly. Okay, so that's what we shouldn't be doing. You have 120 seconds and should only progress to the next area with around 10 seconds on the clock. Use the rest of the time to do multiple laps on the mare and collect as many orbs, stars, links, etc. as you can. You want to free Idea as fast as possible. That will activate bonus time and increase your score considerably. Your approach may differ, but I suggest worrying less about trying to do or collect everything in one lap and instead find the path of least resistance. That way you can rack up more links and possibly complete additional laps. Even if you don't get an A on a specific mare or at the score roundup screen before the boss, you can still complete the stage with an A by defeating the boss very quickly. If you get a C, you're probably shit out of luck. All right. Well, that did help a little bit. All right, shall we? Hey, Richard Mew, how's it going? Yeah. So all right. So let's let's restart the dream. See if we can improve. And did it say 20 or 25 to get the idea back? Okay. Through that. Okay, so I should head towards it really fast. Okay. All right, so now we should do bonus. Oh shit! It's like you have to go back and not go into the thing. Oh yes, horrible fun. It's wonderful. Better than cats. There was this thing on Saturday Night Live once where it was this guy who hypnotized the audience, and the hypnotism after everyone left, it was a commercial for the hypnotist, and at the end of during the commercial, they were interviewing everybody, and they kept saying, "It's better than cats. I'll see it again and again." And it was just a commercial, and then the guy would say, and so from the Sun Times said, "It's better than cats. I'll see it again and again." And so that's the whole "it's better than cats" remark. That. All right, don't go in. Ooh, there we go. Hey, I gotta see. Come on, I just need 2 more. There we go. That's it. Thought I saw it around here somewhere. Yes. Okay, I should probably start heading back now. Bill D. There we go. Three seconds. See. I was gonna say, come on. This is making me sick. No. Oh, it's not gonna let me. Oh. Or it is. Yeah, that's exactly what I did. I might as well go in now. Another C. So if I could defeat this one fast, I can probably... So I got a C. Of course, it helps if I actually row the right direction. Oh, come on. No. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! How could I do so well the last time and then suck this time? Shit. Oh, nice camera there. I still did it. I was really worried though. Hopefully it still will get me a C. Uh-oh. Does that mean I got a D? I guess that means I got a D. No! No! Well, we need to end the stream early tonight anyway. So Friday night, do you want me to keep playing Nights on Dreams? What do you want? What do you think? Yeah, I can keep playing it. Try and figure it out. I don't mind. I don't mind continuing to try and figure it out. Yeah. We'll try. Let's at least try and get some C's in there. Goodness. You know, let's try and do it. Well, thanks so much for being here. Thanks, Pass, for the 5,000 bits. Thank you so much. That's actually the most anyone has ever given me on bits. So thank you so much. It means so much to me. And thanks so much for being here day in and day out. And thanks Unexpected Enemy as well. And thanks Leon for hanging out today. And anyone else who was out there and I forgot to mention. Thanks. I was glad. I almost gave up. I almost said, you know what? No stream tonight because Twitch doesn't want me to stream. So I was glad we got to hang out some and even if it was for just a couple of hours. Because yeah, it was fun. It was fun trying to figure out this game. And so I'm enjoying it. Enjoying figuring out a game. So yeah, we'll continue playing this Friday. Yeah, as always, I stream every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. So I'll be back Friday night. I hope everyone has a good rest of your week. And yeah, and thanks, Senior Poyo. Thank you for hanging out too. Yeah, pretty weird visuals. This was a weird stream tonight. Very weird stream tonight. but as always, it was really fun. So, shall we see if anyone else got to actually stream tonight and see if there's someone to raid? Yeah, there's people on. Let's see. Let's see. First, I want to see if anyone else is playing Nights into Dreams. There is someone else playing Nights into Dreams. I feel like, and it's a speed run. I feel like this and they only have 2 viewers right now, so I feel like this is an opportunity to although they're not on camera, and I don't like it when people aren't on camera, so maybe we won't. All right, let's see who else is on. Let's do Frank Blank. What's he doing? What is he making? He's doing Legos. So let's raid Frank. That's cool. All right. Thank you so much for being here. And I hope to see you back here Friday night, where we'll do some more Nights into Dreams, and see if we can at least get some C's. I'll re-look at that thing you linked in the chat or in the Discord. Unexpected enemy. So anyway, thanks everyone for being here. Hope you have a good one. Bye.